Hello, good people. How you doing? My name is Tyrone Poole. I am Tyrone Poole. What am I talking about? I am Tyrone Poole, and I want to welcome you guys to the Tyrone Poole Show. What is my purpose? What is the purpose of the Tyrone Poole Show? Well, I'm glad you asked. The purpose of the show is to expose you to principal information that will help you with your experiences in life. Okay, because life is full of trials, tests, and temptations. Believe it, I'm telling you. And principles are the only thing that can help you overcome your experiences in life. So, what is your trial? The only difference between your trial and my trial, my test, your test, my temptation, your temptation, the only difference is the teacher. That's right. Who is your teacher that is giving you that test, that trial, or that temptation? Because let's face it, we live in a world where we will be taking classes. Okay. I call it the University of Life. And we all are going to be taking those 3 classes. Okay. Who is your teacher in trials? Well, maybe it was your employer on your job today. Maybe your neighbor down the street tried to give you some little trial today. Or maybe your car, your health. That determines your teacher. But we all are taking trials. We all are taking tests. Again, who is the teacher? That is the only difference that separates me and you. And you know what? I'll be bold enough to say, for those who are saying, you know what? I am tired. I am sick and tired. I am sick and tired of these trials, these tests, and these temptations, Tyrone. I'm tired of them. When will they be over? Well, I think I got the answer for you. The only way you will be exempt from taking any more trials, tests, or temptations when you're 6 feet. 6 feet under the ground. That's right, people. You're no longer living. But as long as you're living in this world, yes, you will have temptations. But you know what? Help is here. Isn't that what Muhammad Ali said? He said the champ is here. So help is here. That is why, and that is my purpose, to help you guys, okay? And also, I want you guys to check out the ticker. Check out the ticker down below. Check out the TyronePoole38.com. You can go there and you can see all of the things that I'm doing, and it's a one-stop shop. Or you can go to, for example, you want to go straight to the supplements. Well, you can go to Work That Thing Supplements, okay? Work That Thing Supplements at workthatthing.com. Workthatthing.com, okay? And your body is my business. And for over 22 years, people, my body was my business. So everything in that store, and the store is growing. It's growing, okay? Everything I put in that store, I believe in it, okay? I take it myself, all right? So I know health is very important these days. A lot of people don't look after their health like they should. But I'm telling you, people, you take care of your body now, it'll take care of you in the future, okay? And also check out the Tyrone Poole 38 Foundation, okay? 501c3 organization. Please go there and, read about what we're doing. We have some great events coming up. A lot of great places. We're trying to take the Tyrone Poole 38 Foundation experience to help people educationally, help them fitness, and also doing some humanitarian efforts as well. So, but we can't do it alone. We need your help, people. So go to Tyrone Poole 38 Foundation and, find out how you can donate your time, how you can donate your talent, or You can donate your treasure, okay? You can give. You can give a little bit of money to help someone make it a little bit farther, okay? So Tyrone Poole 38 Foundation. And also, I want to alert you guys, alert you guys about the defensive back video masterclass that I have out there, okay? I have put a soft press and hard press video out there, okay? And my 12 years of starting at the highest level of football, being around some of the greatest coaches, I put that stuff on video. Okay. So if you are a middle school player, high school player, or you are in college, okay, you could be in the pros. Okay. I see a lot of these professional athletes and college, collegiate, and high school, middle school athletes. I'm like, oh my goodness, the technique. So I put together a video that is guaranteed. I believe in it, that if you do what it says, you will take your game to the next level. Just think about it. If you are a middle school athlete, okay? If you are a middle school athlete and you take the information that I give you, that took me 12 years, well, 22 plus years, and I'm giving it to you at a middle school level. I wish I had that information in middle school. I probably could have been the first overall draft pick, maybe at least in the top 10 of the draft. Or think about high school. Man, you can't get on the field. Somebody in front of you is blocking you from getting on the field. Man, I'm telling you, once you look at that DVD, you look at that video, you look at that video on my social media, I'm telling you, okay, you got to look at the full video now. I give you a snapshot, a sizzle of what's in that video on social media, but you got to download the whole video, soft press and hard press, okay? Okay? I've learned 4 different ways, people, to play, bump, and run. And I've learned from some great people, Hall of Famers. And I'm giving you that information on a video, okay? Take your game to the next level, all right? Let's go work that thing. All right, people. So as I get started, I kind of want to jump in here with my topic. My topic basically is 3 types of people that you got to have, you must have in your life. You got to have them in your life. If you want to go to that next level, again, life is a university. You're going to have trials, tests, and temptations. And the worst thing you can do is not only to limit yourself by your beliefs, but also to be surrounded with people who their mindset is so low that they keep you from experiencing the greatness that's in you. And I'm a firm believer that what you will be in the future, you are already it right now. That's right. What you will be in the future, you are already it right now. Okay. Whether it's a 5-year-old boy, I was 5 years old at one time. Okay. The person I am, the age I am chronologically was all in that 5-year-old boy back in LaGrange, Georgia. So what I was going to be in the future, I was already it at 5 years old. I just had to walk it out. And that's where life can make some of us do a little detour. But if you know who you are, what you have, and what you can do, you can exit off. I exited off. I made a lot of mistakes, okay? In my book, The Ultimate Success in the Game of Life, check out that book as well. Go to TyronePoole38.com. I quit football in high school. Yeah, going here, made a little, got off too soon, as I would say. My exit, I got off too soon. But because I knew who I was, what I had, and what I could do, I got back on track. And you could do the very same thing. But you got to have the right people in your life now, because the student is only as good as the teacher. Ooh, I got to say that again. Let me slow it down. The student, and please write this down, for you guys who are listening right now, please, I'm giving you a couple of seconds to open up your phone, go to your memo, get a piece of paper, a pen, but write this down. I firmly believe in this 100%. I believe that this should be a principle. I believe it is a principle. It's my principle, okay? And I want it to be your principle. Write this until you get it in your head. The student is only as good as the teacher, and the teacher is only as good as the experience that the teacher has been exposed to. All right, I'm gonna say it again. Okay, I'm gonna look over this side over here. All right, I'm gonna tell people over here. The student is only as good as the teacher, and the teacher is only as good as the experience that the teacher has been exposed to. Did you guys get it over here? Yeah, you did you guys get it? Did you guys get it? Did you get it? All right. All right. I don't need to talk to people over here. They say they got it. All right. So again, I'm a firm believer in that. The student is only as good as the teacher, and the teacher is only as good as the experience that the teacher has been exposed to. So that's why in life, I think you have to go through things in order to show people that it's possible. That's why these three people have to be in your life, because we all gonna go through temptations, trials, and tests. Okay. And these three people that I'm going to talk about, they each have gone through life in some manner that allows you to say it is possible. It is possible. I can do it. Great metaphor for life. So I'm going to use sports as an example to talk about these three types of people that I believe you got to have in your life, because each of these people tell you that it's possible in their way of doing it. So they show you that it does exist. Okay. So, okay, you got track and field, right? Okay. And in track and field, you have a finish line. You have a finish line. And all of us are trying to get to our finish line. We're trying to run our race of life, right? We're trying to get to our finish line. Now, I believe that there are three types of people who run in those track events. So let's pick one. Let's say we're going to talk about the 400, okay? We're going to talk about the 400 meters. We're going to use the 400 meters as an example to identify these three types of people, okay? The first person that runs the 400 from start to finish, okay? And all three of these people finish clean race from start to finish. They start good. They get halfway through the race. They're still running good, and they finish good. Okay. So those are the types of people that in our life, maybe they never went through a bad time. Maybe they were born in such a good condition that they don't know what it's like to have the lights turned off. They don't know what it's like. So that is the first type of person that you need to have in your life, because that person tells you that no, you don't have to start at zero. Like a lot of people like try to tell you, oh, you got to start at the bottom and work your way to the top. Now, I believe you got to learn to earn, but I don't believe you got to start at the bottom. Okay. So that first person of a track and field example, they start good and they finish good. Okay. The second type of person, all right, you got to know, you got to have in your life. They start a good race, and this is probably where a lot of us kind of fall in this area right here. A lot of our friends are probably in this area. The last two that I'm going to name. race and they finish a good race. Okay, so they basically showing us how to maintain good to good. The second person, they started good, went to bad, and went back to good and finished the race good. Okay, they had a good start. Somewhere during the race, they kind of over anticipated, right? Kind of fell behind, but then they realized what they had going on and who they were, what they had, and what they could do. They got their mind right, and they got back into the race, and they ended up finishing good. So a lot of us are like that. We start off good. We have good intentions. We want to do the right thing. But then somewhere during the race, we fall off the cart. We fall off the horse. We fall down. But we say, hey, I can't stay here. I can't stay here. Let me get back up. That's a song by DMX. DMX, he says, God rest his spirit. He said, I've fallen. He said, I slipped. I've fallen. And I can't get up. I slipped. I've fallen. I got to get up. Okay? That's how you guys got to be. Okay? So you're going to start good. Something bad is going to happen. Okay? Whatever it is going through your life. But you got to remember, get up, get back into the race and finish good. Okay. All right. So that's another example of in life. Okay. You can have it. You can lose it. And you can gain it back. Okay. That's the other person we need in our life. Okay. Now, the third person we need in our life is that person that they started off bad. They started off bad. Boy, looky here. They, again, track and field. Man, they shot the gun, pow. And they block slipped. They fell down on the track, but they got back up. Yes, they had to work a little bit harder to get back into the race. But you know what? They finished the race, and they finished the race good. So what that example that I gave tells me, and hopefully it tells you, that you can start wrong in life. Maybe you did grow up in poverty. Maybe you did struggle. Maybe you did have problems. But it doesn't have to finish like that. So you can start wrong and you can finish right. You can start wrong and finish right, people. Okay? So again, those are the people that we got to learn from. We got to have those three types of people in our lives. And guess what? Those people will teach us because they're not going to be around for long. Great teachers, we don't live forever. People, period, don't live forever. Okay? So somewhere or another, that teacher has to be teaching a student. And that student will one day become a great teacher so that that great teacher who was a student will be able to teach other students. You guys feel me? So you see how that thing passes along? So again, great teachers don't live forever. They cross their finish line, they run their course in life, and then they move on, whether it's another job or another location in this world, or sometimes they just die. So we need other students. That's why you got to have these people in your lives. Not only for you to make it, but also so you can be a teacher to be able to tell others that they can make it. All right? So you got to know that teachers move on and they build up other students. All right? So as I bring this to a close, again, remember, the student is only as good as the teacher, and the teacher is only as good as the experience that the teacher has been exposed to. Because one day that teacher is going to move on so that the student that they have taught becomes the present to welcome and continue educating the future teachers. So people, great students will one day become great teachers. And that's how Christ was for me. That's how Christ was for me. And that's the example that I look at Christ. I gave track and field as an example. Well, Christ is that example. He went through, you know, he was in good heaven. Hey, that's good. Start good, finish good, right? Then had to come to the earth. Okay, came to the earth. And yes, started good, all right. Crucifixion, bad, or trials that he went through while on this earth, but then it turned out good, right? So again, people, these are the three people that you need in your life. So if you only have one of the three, you need to go find the other two. If you have two of the three, you need to go find that other person. If you have all three already in your life, then you, my friend, are about to be transitioned to a great teacher, and your life is about to be changed. All right. So again, I'm so glad you guys came in to the Tyrone Poole Show. I am so happy. I'm so thankful. And again, check out the ticker. Check out everything I got going on. Go to TyronePoole38.com. Check out the supplements. I'm telling you, go to the store, people. If you like this show, please go support the Tyrone Poole 38 Foundation as well. Also, if you like this show, go to workthatthing.com, purchase the supplements. You're helping me to help others, plus you're helping your own self, okay? Also, if you like this show, please check out the book. Go to TyronePoole38.com. Purchase the book. I personally autographed those books myself, okay? That just shows how much I thank you, all right? So thank you for going and taking action, and thank you for joining the show. Until next time, as I lean over to end this broadcast, you guys go work that thing. And remember, the only person that can stop you is the person you look at every day in the mirror, all right? And what you will be in the future, you are already it right now. Go work that thing, all right? I am out, people. Peace. I love you.